Hello, everyone, and welcome back to just your favorite podcast, the Dudes Club podcast, with me and Ethan.
You know.
We're doing great. I'd like to think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling. I'm tired, I'll be honest, but
Tell me
What's
about
new?
being tired. Oh my god. So, right now in my small town of Pennsylvania, there is a heat wave going on. And by heat wave, I mean it's like 80 degrees.
Ooh.
It's it's hotter than normal. And I have been sweating all day and all night. And when I go to work, which is in front of a very hot oven, I was sweating all day. And my
Yeah.
balls
Oh.
my balls were very, very sweaty.
Balls!
Yeah.
I spent most of the day in a car today, because I had a college visit to Messiah University. And that was fun, but, it was hot. It was very hot out. I will be, it's just gross. Although, I much prefer this weather than just, cold, freezing my hands off in the winter.
I like the
So
cold.
I won't complain too much.
Fair. I have weird allergies recently, but for some reason it always makes me want to itch my left eye. So
Just your left eye?
yeah, just my left eye. So for a month or 2 months, I'm gonna have just a red ass left eye, and people are gonna be like, "What's wrong with your eye?" And I'm like, "Dog, allergies." And they're gonna-
That reminds
What?
me that anytime I ever get a brain freeze, from ice cream or popsicles or whatever,
Mhm.
it only freezes behind one eye. It's not even an actual brain freeze. It just hurts behind one eye.
Actually, speaking of brain freeze, I have a story for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So as people at home know, and as both me and you know, Ethan, we have not seen King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Nope.
Right? We have not. And we planned on watching it here. Well, I actually went and watched a movie with some friends, but it was not King Kong vs. Godzilla. I want to make sure that's clear. I just thought it would be an interesting point to bring up.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I went to go watch a movie actually in theaters last weekend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It was an anime movie. It was Demon Slayer, Mugen Train or
Oh.
whatever. But it's now I believe it's the highest grossing rated R film.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Which,
We-
no, highest grossing rated R animation film. Because right under that is Sausage Party.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a train wreck of a movie. But Demon Slayer is not. I really enjoyed Demon Slayer. Ethan, I know you're not a anime acolyte, but
Yeah, I'm not a weeb.
right. But Demon Slayer is actually a really good anime. And this movie did it justice, I think. I think it was really good. And the best part about it was I got the snacks, and I got the popcorn, I got the icy, and it was my first time back in the movie theater since I went on my first date with Katie, because that was right before the quarantine. And I don't know, it was really interesting to see, and the tickets were decently cheap. It was $10 a ticket, which wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
Nice little deal.
I don't think the popcorn and the icy was too expensive either, which was really nice. I was actually really happy with that. And then, I got a medium popcorn, and I got a Coke icy because I'm coking it out. And I have, in an anime movie, you had two choices. You could either go dubbed or you can go subbed.
Right.
I and my friends all went and watched the subbed version of Demon Slayer, which means I'll be constantly reading the subtitles, which does sound annoying, but it really isn't. It's it's not an issue at all.
Yeah, I've watched plenty of foreign films.
Right. I don't know
It's,
why people get so annoyed with subtitles. I can't pay attention. It's just fucking multitask.
Yeah, are you illiterate?
Yeah,
Are
learn
you,
to
Are you an
multitask.
actual child that can't comprehend both text and audio at the same time?
Yeah. But the issue was that I was slurping down my icy,
Oh.
and I get a brain freeze halfway through the movie, and I'm sat there just like fucking dying in my seat as I'm trying to also read and watch this movie. There's like, fuck, oh my god, oh. I can't say anything because it's in a movie theater, so I'm just sat there with my hand to the center of my forehead, just like pushing it in, just like, stop.
Just rocking back and forth in pain.
Yeah.
In
And the thing
dark.
was, this movie theater has like reclined seats.
Oh yeah.
So I was reclined doing this. I was just like, oh god.
So you weren't even rocking, just
No.
writhing in pain.
Yeah, yeah. I also had the worst Swedish fish I ever had at that movie theater that time, because I went to the Dollar Tree that was right next to it and picked up like $1 snacks just because it's much cheaper to do that. And the Swedish fish that I got was terrible.
Was it stale?
I don't know, but they were a little extra chewy than I remembered, and they didn't taste the same. None of them tasted the same. They all tasted
Ew.
different. Not like a bad different, just not what I would expect out of a Swedish fish. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't sound nice.
Yeah.
It does remind me though that I did go to a movie theater of my own recently, maybe like a week or two ago. Yeah, I went.
Oh, really?
There was a it was this really nice theater, and they were actually showing Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring, the first movie.
Ooh.
They were just showing it for like the 20th anniversary, and so I got to see it in theaters, and it was like a really nice theater. The seats were really big recliner, like leather seats,
Mhm.
and then just outside, like you can get like a meal. You can get like pizza or like chicken tenders and stuff, or like nachos,
Mhm.
and you just drag it right into your seat. Got a nice little table that folds out, and then you just
What is it,
have
like
a meal.
AMC Dining Theater or something?
It was something like that. I don't remember what it was.
There's one near me that
I
I've
don't
never...
remember where it was specifically, but
Right.
it was a fancy theater. I'll tell you that.
Gotta love fancy theaters. Gotta love them.
Yes, I love the theaters. Fancy theaters where two men fight to the death.
Yes. On a different note.
Yep.
I'm issuing myself a challenge next month,
Oh,
starting
yeah?
on the 1st. Well,
What would
yeah.
that be?
For those, let me give some context first. For those who know me, probably you know me as well enough for this, Ethan. And hell, even people who watch the channel, they all know that I really like Coke. Not the drug, the drink. Coca-Cola.
Well,
Um,
the drug comes second, but
Right, of course.
we
of
won't
course,
talk
of
about
course.
that.
But my favorite drink of all time is Coca-Cola, simply because it good, and I consistently drink them. I don't drink like 7 a day. At the most, I'll drink 1 a day, or if I'm going out, I'll buy a Coke. Right, I limit myself to 1 bottle of Coke, and then if I really want another Coke, I have to go out and buy it, because then it gives me a little more consequence to it.
Right.
Then I have to think about it. But starting May 1st, I have decided that I want to just stop drinking Coke for the month. And any soda in general.
Ah.
What that means for
Yeah.
me is I'll just be drinking water all month. But the benefit is that I won't be drinking Coke, and I'll just have water in my system. Which means anytime that I'm not eating, I'm fasting technically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are you just like cutting out tea as well?
Yeah, just I don't drink tea normally anyways.
Oh.
The most I drink tea is like if I'm at Katie's house, and I'll get like a lemon tea there, right? Just something. I could have their water, but their water wasn't that good at the time.
It was
But, like-
poisoned.
what this means is I really have to, like, when I go out, I have to make sure to get water. Or just not a soda.
Right.
Like, the whole goal is not a soda. It's not that I won't drink anything else, but my two beverages of choice are water or soda. Or water or Coke. There really isn't much deviation from that. So, if I cut out any sodas, then really I'm just kind of stuck with water.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I just kind of randomly did it. I just kind of randomly thought about it. I was like, oh, so I'll do that. I kind of want to show to myself that I can do it. Right?
Right.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure
so
that
do you.
I'm sure that it's going to help me out with some fucking health benefits, but I don't know. Just a little experiment to see what goes and what happens.
A nice little fun exercise.
Yeah, cuz I'm not addicted to drinking a Coke every day. Of course I do it, but I'm not addicted to
I
it
mean,
because
Tell that to the pile of 24 cans in your room.
there's
The
no
one
pile.
they pile up in your room. They cover the window.
Look, the only
block out the
pile of
sun.
stuff in my room is there's 4 water bottles right next to me. One of them is empty, the other two of them are full, and the other one's half drink.
Half drink.
Yeah. Half drink.
I suppose.
But I wouldn't say that I'm addicted to Coke because there have been times where I just don't drink a Coke all day and I don't even realize it. I'm like, huh, I didn't have a Coke today. Let me go get one. But I'm not like, I want it. Give it to me. I need the carbonation in my blood.
Give it to me. This does
Right.
remind me though.
What's up?
I have a friend, and he
Oh,
doesn't
really?
drink.
Good for you.
I know, dude. I was so excited. It's my first one.
Oh, that's
We're
I'm happy
just
for you.
coworkers. The second we stop talking, you just start saying slurs towards me. And
Look.
beating me.
That's not me. That's when I go on the crocodile drug.
But so yeah, my one friend, he doesn't drink soda, and he hasn't drinking it like in a couple of years, I think.
Mhm.
He'll only drink like actual tea, like brewed tea, and
Right.
and water. And you hear that and like, wow, he's really health conscious, you know? He's thinking about what he's putting in his body and planning it out and trying to be healthy. But
Right.
this dude, the same guy, will eat nothing for breakfast but Reese cups. He will eat like a half gallon of ice cream in about a day or two. Like he treads the line so finely of self-care and self-destruction, dude.
Let me tell you, I'm not a fit person, and I never will be a fit person unless I put the effort in. But I am in such a lovely point in my life where I have stopped caring. Like I have stayed 195 for the past 4 months. I don't know how I've done it, but I have. Yeah, I'm 195, which is crazy to me. But okay, I haven't gone up, I haven't gone down. I eat enough for me to have nutritious, to have nutrients. But I also eat, like a daily snack. I'll eat something small. Like I'll get like 3 pretzel rods and shove them in my mouth, and that's about it.
Right.
Or I'll have the odd 11-ounce milkshake from La Chispa that's like godly. I don't know if you've ever seen these obviously you've never seen these milkshakes,
I
but
have
they are incredible. But I'll get to that in a second. I just feel like I'm in a weird like health yin and yang right now, where I'm doing stuff that's somewhat healthy. Like I don't eat a ton, or I don't eat a ton of shitty stuff, and I drink a lot of water. I drink a ton of water. But then at the same time, I could probably be eating even healthier. And I don't exercise, so I'm staying at 195. I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water recently, just a lot, because of track.
Yeah.
And now I'm super hydrated, but also my bones hurt from doing track. And sometimes it just hurts to walk, so maybe it's not the best trade-off I've had. But
Yeah.
I can jump really far now and run fast.
I'm not sure how that's going to help you on your day-to-day basis, but if you ever get um, in a chase with the Temple Run guys,
Yes.
I think you'll be good.
I think I will be too. If I ever need to just like jump over 15 feet worth of wet cement
Yeah.
in a single
You're-
direction,
I'll
I
call
can
you.
do it.
You're the
Yeah.
man for that. If I'm ever like, man, I want to surf this fucking subway, and I call you because I know that you can get away from that policeman.
I will run and jump till my heart's
Yeah.
content.
You
And
know, I feel like
hallucinate floating coins.
today's episode's so much chiller.
Yeah. Well, first we have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, it's
Which
first.
Yeah, very rare. And also, I'm just dog tired. I'm not gonna lie. Things have been getting incredibly busy for me in these past couple of days, and are gonna
I know that
continue to
feeling.
be busy.
Did you like a
I
shorter
had-
episode today, Ethan?
We'll just see how it goes.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so past 2 days I've done nothing outside of school, like the actual school day, except
Mhm.
work on sociology project, my final project for my dual enrollment class, which was brutal because it's so incredibly boring, and it's just looking up a bunch of statistics and putting it into a PowerPoint. And even then, I already used like a bunch of data and talking points from an essay I wrote last year.
Mm.
So like, some of my research was already done, and it still just took forever. But then today, like I said, I went on a college visit all day, which was it was a fun time. It was a good time, and I really like the college. I'll definitely keep thinking about it. It's one of my top contenders as of right now. But again, that took it out of me. And then for the next 4 days, I will be on the road, so we can drive to my sister's college for a college graduation,
Mhm.
and then drive back. So I'm gonna be in a car for over like 8 hours straight each day, basically.
Fun.
Yeah, and then after that, I have to practice real fast for an exam, AP exam, take that exam. Then 2 days later is prom, and then I gotta start cramming for my other AP exam for statistics so I can start studying that, and I don't
Mm.
absolutely bomb it. Instead, I can just slightly fail.
I feel that. I actually do feel that. I am also having a stressful time, which is weird that I'm not complaining about anything. But I don't know. Like this past month, especially, has been super stressful for me, and like these past few weeks have been pretty stressful. Do you want to hear my story, Ethan?
Yes.
Okay, not nearly as bad as yours, mind you. You do have a lot on your plate. Well, so Monday is my first 2 AP exams, one right after another. I have one at 12, and then I have one at 2. They're both Physics C exams. So once I'm done those, I'm done. Physics C.
Right.
Now, the reason this matters is because that's Monday. This is being recorded on a Wednesday and being uploaded on a Friday. So for you guys at home, this will be 3 days before that happens. Mind you, for us, it's 5 days. But, I don't know. I don't feel quite ready for it. Not that I'm not good with physics. It's just that, I don't know. I want to get it over with. I just want to get
No,
it done.
I totally understand that.
Like, I have 6 AP quiz tests. And I know a lot of people are like, you did this to yourself. You shouldn't have picked so many classes. And I'm gonna tell you guys, go fuck yourself. Okay? Thank you.
I did it to myself, but I also get my choice to complain about it. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no.
complain.
I really do. And the whole idea that you signed up for everything. No, I didn't sign up for the workload. I didn't sign up for exactly what I was going to be doing. What I signed up for was learning about physics. I had no idea what was going to be in the course. You don't have that. That's not a fucking spreadsheet. It's like, this is everything you'll be doing. No, it's just, oh, you'll be learning physics 1 and 2, and that's basically everything, or you'll be learning Physics C, which is basically just physics with a lot more calculus in it. Sucks dick. And it's just, it's a pain in the ass, but I'll get this one done. So, that'll be great, which means that those are 2 out of the 4 AP exams over and done with, which means, that's a third. That's great. And I'd just basically be done with that class, even if he still wants us to do some practice exams even after half of us have tested on Monday. But that's not an issue. I can just look them up. I can literally look up the exams.
Easy.
And even now, I'm looking up the exams. I don't even care to study. It's just a waste of time. Like, it's not that I don't feel, I know that they're there to help me feel ready and be ready for this test. However,
Right.
the act of doing them hurts me more than the act of not doing them. But that's not even it.
Yeah?
So after those 2 exams, 3 weeks later, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of May 24th, 25th, and 26th, I have 4 AP exams, all within those 3 days. I believe my first 2 are on the first day, and those are my other physics classes. My other physics class, one right after another. The thing is with those, though, is that they're 4 hours long, which is double the physics C one.
Oh.
So I'll be there from 8 to 4, I think. And then I have Calculus BC the day after, which I think is only a few... I think it might be 4 hours as well, but I only have one that day. And then the one after that, on Wednesday, is my AP Lang exam, which is actually, I can do at home, but it has to be, it's done on the computer.
Right.
So, yeah, hold on. I'm actually going to pull this up so I can read all of these, because I don't remember.
I did just remember, though, that I also have my sociology final exam on the morning of prom, actually. And we even told him that. We were like, yo, like, that's the same day as prom. And his reaction was basically, huh, have fun with that. He just did not care. It's like, alright, man. But I cannot wait for that class to end. I hate that class.
Luckily for me, though, prom is actually June 10th, and my graduation is June 11th, so it's like, I still have like a good month.
Oh, yeah. My prom is the 7th of May, and my graduation is June 3rd.
Wow. Well, we started a week late because we wanted to go fully into school, but that never happened, so. Yeah. But it is what it is.
It is what it is,
It is what it is.
It is what it is. What?
Other than schoolwork, what you been up to, man? Playing anything new?
Still playing Halo, but I did start Lasso, which
Lasso?
is... Yep, so me and Dylan, guy I work out with, are going through all the campaigns on Lasso, which stands for Legendary All Skulls On. So Legendary is just the hardest difficulty out of all the options, and Skulls are modifiers that actively make the game harder. And so all of them are on, so the game is just brutally unfair and ridiculously difficult. So we're in the first Halo, and some of the modifiers, the skulls, there's ones where like you can only recharge shields if you get a melee hit on an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can't pick up any enemy weapons. Weapons you do pick up have half the ammo as usual, and then every bullet you shoot consumes twice the amount of ammo, but it does the regular amount of damage. Explosions are twice as large. Grunts literally explode as if they were a grenade when they die. So very difficult. The very first level took us 20 minutes. The second level took us 40 minutes. And then the third level, how long do you think the third level took us, Brian?
4.5 hours.
You were dead on.
Really?
Yes, it took us 4.5 hours
Nice.
to get through one level.
I am an amazing guesser. You can ask Katie. I am so incredibly good at guessing for some reason. I'm always right when it comes to guessing. I don't know why.
But it was brutal. We finished at like 1:30 in the morning, just because we were. It was just trying to get through this one level, dude. And that was level
Wow.
3 out of 10 for the first game.
Damn.
There's about like 70 levels total across all the campaigns.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're
Good
gonna
luck,
be doing
man.
that.
I, on the
Yeah.
other hand, which is rare, I'm actually taking the more casual approach to gaming recently because I have so much on my plate, and I'm always doing something. I haven't been able to game much recently, honestly. And, you know, I don't count recording a video as gaming. Like, I count that as doing a hobby.
Right.
And to give you an idea, like this morning I recorded 5 episodes of Mario Sunshine. And I have to mark every single point in the episode where I collect a blue coin because I have this sliding, like, notification saying how many blue coins there are in the level and how many we've gotten.
Right.
Yeah, I have to then edit all of those in for every single episode, and they go up to upwards of 20 blue coins per episode. Mind you, it takes about 2 minutes to do per every single one of these little things. So it can be upwards of like 40 minutes of editing. Plus, I have to record those videos. Plus, I have to do all of the schoolwork that I have to do so that I'm good for my exams. Plus, I have work about half of the week. And plus, like, it's just everything all at the
Yeah.
same time. Like,
No, I get that. That extra plus of just, and I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
but doesn't help right now. We had going through this heat wave. Last night, I was working on a physics packet, which only took me about 2 hours to do. Only 2 hours. And it's hot as balls in here. And I can't turn my fan on because my fan makes noise. It has 3 settings. One, it has the lowest setting, which is it's actually on right now, but it doesn't make too much noise. But it doesn't give me too much cooling. Then you have the loudest option, which is the best option, because it is simply the best at blowing air. And the medium's still too loud. So I'm doing that, and the reason it matters that it's too loud is because it gets distracting. Like, even on the medium setting, I can kind of just put a video on and let it be all noisy because I can overshadow it with a video or something. But
Right.
still, it's still a lot. But even on the loudest setting, it gets so distracting while I'm trying to do this physics work. And I'm really just simply trying to copy it down from the study guide the physics teacher gave us. Because, yeah, I know I'm supposed to use it to study, and I am. However, I'm not going to do 26 pages of work every single... Actually, more than that. It's upward, like, average of, like, 30 to 35 pages every day. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to simply sit there and just fucking go along with it. So I'm going to use the study
Aw,
guide to
come
get
on,
done.
Come on, Brian. Just
I-
30 pages. It's just 30 pages every single day. What's the hold up? Come on.
The thing
Come
is...
on. Are you not putting in the effort? Come on.
The thing is, though, like, it's not that I don't want to do well in these AP tests. It's that there's so much work all at the same time that I feel like it might affect me in the long run. And
Yeah.
I just am hit with so much burnout on school, probably because of senioritis, but also at the same idea, it's been so much work up to this point, and I'm so happy to be done with it. Yes, I have to deal with college, and God knows Drexel's gonna fucking take every single penny of mine, but
Every shiny nickel and dime.
they will. I think my tuition's in total $100,000.
Whoa, for all 4 years or 1 year?
All 4 years.
Oh, okay.
1 year's $50,000.
Oh.
But I got a scholarship, so I have to.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot more manageable.
Yeah, and if I wouldn't be living there in dorms, it would be 70 grand a year.
What?
And
So
this
wait,
is
so it's cheaper to just be in person in a dorm?
no, 70
Oh.
grand as opposed to 50 grand. It's $20,000 to live in a dorm.
Oh.
So rather, I have to live an hour away and either drive into the city every day I went to school, or I take the train, which is likely the idea.
Right. See, the college I just looked at today, like it's a average yearly tuition cost is like
Mhm.
28,000, and that is with a dorm.
Yeah, I don't know why my dumb brain was like, Drexel's the one you want to go to. And it still is the one I want to go to. It's such a highly respected school, and it's going to do
Right.
me wonders for mechanical engineering. But still,
Well, that's the thing too.
God.
Because your major is very dependent on the education level and the reputation it kind of carries. But if I'm getting like an English degree and then I just start like writing a book, nobody really cares where I got the degree from as long as I have a degree and my writing is good. You know what I mean?
Bro, no one
So,
even
like,
cares
for-
you have a degree. They're just
Yeah,
like,
that's also true. Some
"You
people
wrote
will probably
something?"
just be like, yeah, they'll be like, hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, but
yeah.
But what is exciting about where I checked out is my credit. If I were to enroll there,
Mhm.
my credits would be so flexible. Like I'd have like an extra 30 or 50 credits or something like that I would need to graduate, and so I could just like easily double major into like business or marketing,
Mm.
which would be huge.
Huge.
I could then market my own books.
That's business right there, man.
That is.
Now I don't know who's gonna watch this. I want to keep this in mind, but I have a business idea.
Oh yes.
Me and Katie had this idea. It was my idea, but I was like, Katie, we should do this.
Yep.
You know how like there was this one picture online where it's like, of course I come fast. I got fish to catch.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
if we make an entire clothing brand based on that? It's just fish jokes.
Oh my! I would love if you did that. Have
That's
you
what
seen
I'm.
that picture of that like really long hat?
Yes.
It's just like, like men fear me, women bow to me, or something. Like the sun will never shine on my lineage, and then it's just a fishing hat at the end.
Yeah, exactly. I want something like that, and I think it'd make bank because it's such a stupid idea. Like I had this idea where it's not necessarily a joke, but it's it's a shirt where the front of it just says lowercase bass, but just like in black letters, just it's all lowercase bass, right? And in the
Right.
distance of the shirt, you can see that the bass is pretty far.
Right.
And then as you pass this guy that has the shirt, you look to his back, and you're like, I wonder what it says on the back. It has uppercase bass,
Uppercase bass.
and he's all up in your face. It's such a dumb idea that I love it.
That would sell. That would
Yeah.
absolutely sell.
But then also just like, oh my god, shirts. Like that's profitable.
Oh, and then you can do the picture of that one you know, the really famous one where God's like pinky promising the one dude, Adam or whatever. You know, he's coming out of the heavens, they're touching tips with their fingers. But then
Yeah.
you can just have a cod head on God.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, it's just like stupid jokes with like hooks and rods. My wife called me a Nimrod. Damn right. It's like something so fucking stupid like that. I'd wear shirts like that every single day.
That would be great. I would love that. My one business idea was breakfast pizzas.
I like it.
And see, you get these myriad of pizza types, and they're customizable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the crust can come in multiple types. You can get a toasted crust, right? It's like toast, simple as that. Or maybe you want instead of stuffed crust, you got like cinnamon twist crust. Okay, you see where
Mhm.
I'm coming from? So now
I
you
give
already
you-
got
yeah.
like multiple options with just the crust. But then you got like the bulk of the pizza itself. Maybe you want more of a scrambled egg kind of pizza, you know, you know, or a waffle pancake kind of pizza. And you get the toppings. Maybe you want like a little bit of bacon bits. Maybe you want a little egg. Maybe you want a little cheese.
I
Maybe
am
sell them
liking
by the
this
slice
idea.
or by these like, obviously a 6-inch, 8-inch pizza is kind of overkill. So maybe it's just by the slice, or maybe you get, one of those tiny pizzas, just a tiny little saucer.
Like a pan pizza from Domino's after
Yeah.
you read your book.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Ugh, I lived right next to a Pizza Hut that used to do stuff like that. I only ever got the pan pizza once.
I never got it.
It was terrible. But it made me feel very proud.
You said Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. See, alright. No one pizza place is like better than the other ones because they all serve different purposes, right? Little Caesars is good. I will say that. I will die on that hill. It is good and it is cheap and affordable.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
their cheese pizza and their pepperoni pizza are the exact same price, which tells,
Exactly.
which actually, if you think about it, that means that the pepperonis cost nothing.
Yes.
Like they are not making a profit, pepperoni wise. There,
Exactly. But it's good and I'm tired of people telling me it's bad. Yes, I know it is bad, but it still tastes good and I don't care.
I've never had
And
Little
it's
Caesars.
cheap and affordable. Alright, it's so cheap, and that's its role. It exists to be cheap pizza. You literally walk in and they just give you the pizza. That's their whole shtick. Alright? But then you got like Pizza Hut and Papa John's. Now that's when you're like, alright, maybe I got a little gathering, a little party, alright? And maybe I want a little weird or wacky pizza. Maybe I want some like buffalo chicken or barbecue pizzas, you know? That's when you go to those places. You're getting out there, but it's for a party, Gotta have options. You go to Domino's if it's like just you and like one or two other people, You got a real small friend group, you gotta get the fancy pizzas. You gotta, they're a lot. The quality is higher, and they're expensive. They are, but you're getting it just for you and your friends. And then you go to the local pizza shop that Brian works at, and you have a divine experience where you get a hamburger sandwich sub thing, and then they give,
I love them. They're so
and
good.
then they give you a free dessert for simply knowing the guy that works there.
Oh, look, I'm literally their best worker.
It was a very nice time, I have to admit. The
Yeah.
fact that they were like, "Ayo, Brian's here. Get him a seat inside."
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, when it comes to my job, I'm very serious. I'm very serious about a lot of things. Even though I try to be a very funny dude and I fail every single time. But I try to be super serious about my job because I know that it's gonna reap me more benefits than if I don't. Like I am that place's best worker, right? I'm always doing the work I need to, and I'm getting it done, right? I'm also one of the most fun to be around because I'm always trying to crack jokes. I'm always trying to make people laugh. And the boss really likes me because all of these things. Plus, I'm like a son she never had. But like, I know here soon I'll probably have to be stepping away from that and move into another job, but it sucks.
Well, they might keep a spot open for you for the summer when you come back.
Maybe. But I don't want to be a
no,
driver.
you're not going away. Yeah, you will or won't.
I don't want to be a driver. Because
Well,
drivers
just
give you an
talk to
idea.
'em.
Give
Just
you-
talk to them, and they might just like, you know, once school is over and you got the summer, they might just give you your same job back.
Well, yeah. My plan is to work at a Giant. Though,
Oh?
like I'd probably, if at most, I'd be working there on the side. But the issue is that I don't want to be a driver because the issue with being a driver is that I get paid much less than I get paid now.
Right.
Yes, drivers get tips, but with how consistently I work, it doesn't really affect me. Right?
Right.
I don't know. Their food's amazing though.
It is.
It's so good. I wish.
Yeah,
I remember you. Continue.
Yeah, I'm just saying you should talk to them and just be like, hey, you know, after this summer I got college, but like, is it a possibility for winter break and spring break and summer that I can work the job that I've been working? Or you just gotta talk. You just gotta ask them about it.
I'll ask him about it when I get closer to it. I'm not even leaving yet. It's gonna be a few months until that happens.
Right.
I don't know. It's just weird. Future is weird.
It is.
I don't know. I'm in such a weird part of my life. I feel like right now I'm getting hit with dead space stasis. Like everything feels super slow and sluggish, but I can kind of have a great view of everything while it's still happening.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird. Just trying to take my life and choke it like a small turkey and get her done, you know?
Get her done.
I do not know what that metaphor was, but I really liked it. I want to take a hold of it and choke it like a small turkey. That's good. I'm going to put that on a shirt.
Put that on the fishing shirt.
Oh,
grab,
I like
grab
it.
hold of your rod and choke it like a small turkey.
turkey. What's this even mean? It's for you to decide.
It comes to me in a dream like a prophecy. I interpret it. I create it into the physical world. It is simply for your digestion.
Oh, I made the
What it means
perfect
is up to
name
you.
for it earlier without even thinking about it. This entire fishing name, the whole fishing company thing.
Yeah?
Nimrods.
Oh,
That's actually perfect.
that is.
Because it's dumb jokes about fishing. Oh my god. That's really
Perfect.
something.
And then I'll market them.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. I'll be a global sensation, Ethan.
You might be. You might be. You never know.
Dude, imagine you see my ugly mug on the fucking CBS network.
A triple homicide.
Listen, alright, they were asking for it.
And 3 dead bodies were recently located in a local crack house.
Brian Reed was taken into custody today.
The sole suspect, Brian Reed, was taken into custody when his own DNA was found on the bodies.
I was innocent. The glove didn't fit.
The glove, the glove didn't fit.
Did you watch? Have you ever
I did.
seen OJ trying to put that glove on?
I did.
He's
just
like,
he's like, hey, I don't
hey,
know, man,
don't fit.
it's not fitting. He's like,
No, it's not fitting.
but Brian, how could a guilty man be speeding on the freeway with a gun, lots of hard cash, a family photo, and a fake mustache?
He was just trying to be free.
He was doing it for the Vine.
He was doing it for the Vine. It was just a new TikTok craze.
Hey, yo, do the OJ challenge. Murder your wife and get away with it.
Have you ever seen his Twitter?
Yes.
Hello, Twitter world. It's yours truly. Love him. I stan OJ Simpson.
He totally did it, though.
Maybe, we don't know.
But the glove didn't fit.
The glove didn't fit. We can't tell for sure.
Can't say.
Look, all I'm saying is it's a classic.
Thank you, OJ. Very cool.
Very cool, OJ. Do you think he has a brother named AJ?
Apple juice?
Who's just hard drugs.
What a
See,
silly
that
situation.
defense, the glove defense doesn't work with any other thing.
Nope.
Like, you can't just be like, the condom didn't fit. Fucking the sock didn't fit. It's like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Officer, I couldn't possibly have shot him. The trigger guard, it doesn't fit.
Bro, my hand's too big for the knife. I'd be cut myself.
Officer, I swear it's not my cocaine. My hands are too big to fit into the bag.
Listen, the choke marks that perfectly match my hands are simply too small for my hands.
Their neck is too small for my hands. I
Bro,
would simply crush their windpipe
I'd
instead
crush
of choking them.
their head. You know what's funny? This reminds me of a personal story that happened to me like last year, or like I
Oh?
witnessed.
Crushing heads is the reminder.
No, it's the fact that where it's like you're so obviously guilty, but your response to saying I'm not guilty proves you're even more guilty. So I remember. Now my brothers are pretty young, right? It's like 11 and 9. I remember they were playing with whatever, and I hear this loud smash. So me and my dad were like, "Hey, what's going on up there? What happened?" And my brother is crying.
Oh, a good start.
Crying. And one of his toys is broken. And the only person up there was my other brother. And we were like, "What happened?" And shit you not, the middle child comes up to me. I don't want to say their names.
Right.
The middle child comes up to me and says, "I did not pick up this dinosaur and throw it onto the ground forcefully. I did not do that." and me and my dad were flabbergasted. We were like, "We never even suspected you to have broken it. But now that you could bring us this evidence that's supposed to make you innocent, that seems pretty goddamn guilty."
Why he said it like he's in the room too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I did not.
I did not hit her. I did not do it. I did not.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did not have sexual relationship with that woman.
Man.
He did. He did.
Dog.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm suffering from a heat stroke.
I'm just suffering. And now
That's-
I am a little sad because I haven't been able to write my book.
Then,
I haven't been able to write.
Get better. Oh, you can... Wait, are you going to be driving the entire time?
No, but I don't. I write on my laptop on Google Drive. And so now I can't do that either.
Whip your
I did-
phone out and just, like, type it on your phone.
On the Notes app.
Yeah,
Like-
or just use your
like-
data.
I don't have any data.
What? How do you not have any data?
I have no data.
How's that happen?
That's just the family plan I'm on, brother.
You
Ain't
don't
got
have any
no
data in your
data.
family plan?
Nope.
You can't use your phone outside of Wi-Fi?
That's right.
That sounds terrible.
I can make texts. I can make calls and send texts. And that's about it. Outside of Wi-Fi.
That's terrible.
Well, it is. Yeah. Once I'm old enough, I'm just gonna get like an unlimited data plan.
That's the way to go.
It really is in this day and age. Absolutely. Because I hate going to like Walmart or something and they have guest Wi-Fi, but it doesn't even have internet. It's like
Yeah.
why? It's like
Fucking-
why?
BS.
It's like why would you tease me like that? You teased me.
Yeah. Or it's like internet where you have to like sign into some shit. It's like, I don't want to do this. Just give me your internet.
Yeah, that's like every restaurant ever.
Yeah, that's what this. I just want Elon Musk to shove a fucking probe in my eye and let me have free Wi-Fi forever.
Yeah.
It'd make life so much easier.
On
Ooh,
the
like
pl-
no,
on
continue.
the plus side, though, I did get Knights of the Old Republic on my phone to play, because I've played the second one and legitimately some of the best Star Wars stuff out there, but I haven't played the first one. So, isn't that crazy though? How like a game that came out like less than 2 decades ago is just like you just play it in full on your phone.
Yeah, it kind of is, but then again, like the exponential growth of technology and its advancements are just
They're kind of
wild.
wacky.
Yeah. I like
I
using
agree.
big words to make me sound smarter. It's the most favorite part of my day.
Yeah, when you're saying that, I was like, oh, he's bringing out the big guns for this sentence.
I did. Like when I use the word flabbergasted, I don't use that word ever. But when I use it, I mean business.
He
I remember
mean
that
it when he say
word from my second grade year. It was up on the word wall.
the word wall.
It was like a weekly thing that my elementary school did, and the word of the week was flabbergasted, and it is the only word of the week that I remember.
It's a funny word.
Flabbergasted is a funny word, and I remembered it, and I still, to this day, don't know how to fully spell it, and that's just how it is.
I feel like it's pretty easy to spell.
Flab or guested.
Flabber, Flabber.
All right, look, you
It's a
fucking
G,
flabber
possibly
bastard.
an Hasted.
Look, listen. Cock.
Cannot believe you just said that. The censors are coming for us now.
Dog. I don't know if you know this.
We're gonna get a PG-13 rating now.
Ralph already broke the internet. We're good.
What a terrible movie.
That was such a bad movie. Oh, my god.
Goodness.
It's so bad.
That's like one of the few movies that I've ever like started watching and just gave up on and just stayed on my phone for the entire time.
The thing is, I watched it voluntarily. By myself.
Yeah, same.
Because
Oh, okay, I didn't watch it by myself. I watched it with my family.
I watched it. I remember because I was watching a lot of Disney sequels because I was like, I've never seen these, but I know they're terrible. Or they're mediocre at best. And I watched this one with kind of high hopes because I was like, Wreck-It Ralph was really good. I really liked Wreck-It Ralph, the original one. But the second one, oh my god. I hated it so much. But I had to hate watch it because I had to get through it. I can't just sit there and like not get to the end of something. That's why I was able to 100% knack.
Oh no. Why
What?
would you do that? Why would you spend your time on that?
Ethan, it's up on the channel. I had to beat the game fucking 5 times or something.
Oh my goodness.
No, it was 3
Why?
times. You had to beat it 3 times. You had to beat it on normal, and then you had to beat it on hard, and then you had to beat it on very hard. And let me tell you, the normal game of Knack is not a very difficult game by any means. Then you get to hard, and that's like, it makes a little bit more sense. And then very hard is downright fucking impossible for no reason. You die in like 1 hit. But it's one of my many platinumed games.
Was it worth it?
No. But it was funny, and I can say that I've 100% knack. It was a free game. I got it for free.
Oh. I
Just
still
pee
don't
it.
know if that was worth it.
Look, man. Knack 2, baby. Never gonna play it.
Knack 2, baby.
I didn't think Knack was a bad game until I did my 100% playthrough of it. And then, as soon as I did that, I fucking hate the game. I literally hate that game now. Literally, all of my fibers in my body. I hate Knack.
I'm glad. I'm glad you do hate Knack, though. It deserves the hate.
But when I get to Knack 2, baby, it's gonna be good.
Knack 2, baby.
Baby, when are they gonna make Knack 3? Knack PS5.
Dude, could you... Oh my goodness. I think the worst type of game is just one that's mediocre. Just like painfully mediocre. you know? Because it's like, if it's a bad game, like, at least everyone can kind of point and laugh or learn from its mistakes. But then you have games like Knack, which just sort of exist.
It is the most 2.5-star game ever.
Exactly. It's like you see a 0-star game or like a half a star, and you're like, okay, something's up here. Something, gotta figure out what's going on.
But you can
See,
genuinely look
5-star
at it and laugh.
Yeah, 5-star game, you know you're in for a treat. You just don't care about 2.5 stars.
Even
know?
3-star games are better.
Exactly.
Like I can play a 3-star game, no problem.
Yeah, you can play a
a-
3-star game, and you can be like, I can see why some people don't like this, but I like it.
A 2.5-star game is the perfect yin and yang of fuck this.
Exactly.
Because there's so much bad about it, and there's also so much good about it that you're just like, I don't even know if I want to continue playing this. And that was all of me for Knack. And I streamed most of it.
A dark time for the channel.
No, it was great. I loved it. Because I raged a whole bunch. I got very mad. When are they going to bring Knack to Steam? That's what I need.
When is Knack gonna be in Smash?
Dude, if Knack is the next character in Smash Brothers, I will come. For the very first time.
Dude, alright. I got to watch the live streams when both Steve and Sephiroth were added.
Yeah.
That was hype for both of them.
I own the DLC for that game.
I am really good at K. Rool and Sephiroth. Those are my two
Anyone
mains.
can be good at Sephiroth.
Okay, but I'm like legitimately good.
Though I am too. I could kick
Okay.
your ass in a heartbeat.
You could absolutely. I'm not gonna even try and defend myself in that. You are obscenely good at fighting games, and I'm not. Those are the one type of games that I'm not good at, along with racing games.
The thing is, though, I can't, if I try. Here's my issue with fighting games. And it's a
Uh-huh.
personal issue. I can't try. As soon as I try, I lose. If I'm playing and I'm not trying, I win. I almost won the school's Smash Brothers tournament by not trying. And then as soon as I tried, I lost.
Oh no.
And I was just like, oh shit. And I just have this fantastic ability. Like, I have this fantastic ability to just run through games in a week tops. Like, I can run through a game and 100% it, like, so quick. I just have this ability of easily making things efficient. Which is amazing.
a beautiful gift.
Yeah, and that is why I can never play a first-person shooter or a racing game, because you can't make things efficient in racing games unless you're trying to go fast. And the reason that sucks for my efficiency is because I'm simply trying to be efficient in getting everything in the game. In a racing game, it's really hard to do that. You got to do a lot of turns.
Yeah,
Now,
it's just pinpoint perfect reflexes and stuff.
And with a shooter, it's not only me I have to deal with, it's also other players. That's why I play a lot of single-player games. So I have to take
Yeah.
into account them. So I just am not good. Until I
Well-
demolish Ethan every time we play. I've never lost in a first-person
You-
shooter against Ethan.
You're also just legitimately bad at first-person shooters.
That's not even true. I just don't get enough practice. Like, I don't think
Just
I'm bad.
There's first-person shooters that are single-player.
I know. Like, I've played plenty of Borderlands, but not enough to the point where I can say that I'm good. Because I don't play enough games like Borderlands. I play a bunch of games like platformers or very challenging games like Dark Souls, where I am better off at those because I have practice and I can kind of use my my skill sets from other games and use them to there. Like when I was playing Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy for the first time, I was able to use any of the information from literally any other platform I've ever played and just
Like
kind of
Dark
plug it
Souls.
in there.
Because
Yeah.
after all, Crash Bandicoot is the Dark Souls of platformers.
Yeah. and I'm the Dark Soul fucking kicking your ass. I hate
if
the
that's what you
saying.
want to think.
I hate the term. It's the Dark Souls of. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
come on. It's
That's
the
not how
Old
that
Testament.
works.
Look, this is the Old Testament of. Naming what it is, all right, man.
The Old Testament of fishing rods.
And if you're gonna start using this is the Dark Souls of, use it in other aspects. Like, man, the Civil War was like the Dark Souls of wars. Does that make any sense? No, but you gotta start saying if you want it to be a thing. Man. This fucking chocolate cake is the Dark Souls of chocolate cakes. That's my view on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dark Souls in general, I think it is such a unique kind of game that it has kind of spurred on its own genre. I mean, when you hear the term roguelike, the first game like that was literally called Rogue. Like, that's why they're called roguelikes, because a game called Rogue did that procedural generation, like, each playthrough kind
Yeah,
of thing
but
first.
The thing is, it's not. What I'm saying is, Souls-like.
Well, no, I
is
know,
okay.
I know.
I'm
but it was like-
okay with that.
But people just kind of went a little overboard with it.
Yeah, no, they really compared it to everything,
Yes.
and it gets annoying. Yes, you can call something a Souls-like because it makes sense that it's extreme difficulty, high reward, high risk, high reward kind of idea.
Right.
But there's no. Crash Bandicoot is not the Dark Souls of platforming. You know what? The fucking Glock in my skull is the Dark Souls of suicide. Because, god damn it, every time I want to hear that, I want to pull the trigger just that much more.
A shotgun slug is the Dark Souls of shooting ranges.
You know what? The catfish, it's the Dark Souls of fishing.
Dude, it is. It is.
I one time caught.
Put that on a
Okay.
shirt. Put that on a shirt.
I should.
Catfish is the. Oh man.
And then I just have like Solaire, but like it's a cod head.
Yes. That's perfect. Just keep doing that.
I one time, one of my greatest fishing feats, so you know I'm a man, is I was really young, and I was reeling in my fish. I don't fish anymore. I find fishing really boring, actually.
I've been fishing once and I never caught a thing.
I actually caught 2 fish on the same hook.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the kind of fisherman I am. I fish really good. I mean, I get a lot of fish, but I just don't find it appealing.
Brian is the Dark Souls of fishermen.
Dude, I am straight up the fucking Neo of Dark Souls. Dog, I'm straight up the Cuphead of fucking Dark Souls right now.
The Cuphead of Dark Souls?
Dog,
Wow.
Dark Souls is like a Cuphead, but like if there was not 60s style animation, it would be it would be Cuphead. If Dark Souls was animated in 60s styles animation, it'd be Cuphead. Psh, man, if Dark Souls was in an Asian thing, it would be Neo.
If it was
Man,
in Southeast Asian, it would be Sekiro.
man.
Man, if it was in a Gothic European setting, it would be Bloodborne.
Man, if Dark Souls was homosexual, it'd be Destiny.
I'm not gonna argue that one.
There's nothing wrong with homosexuality, Ethan.
I know. That's why I'm not gonna argue it.
Good, you better not. It was a test.
Exactly.
It was a test.
And
That was a test.
Passed with flying colors.
Yeah. We accept the Dudes Club podcast. Anyone can be a dude. No matter if you're LGBTQ, whatever else in the alphabet mafia there is, but still, you're all accepted.
It don't matter how you.
I don't
were
care if you're
born,
fucking
everyone
pans.
can be
I
a
don't care if you're.
dude.
I don't care if you're fucking boys, girls, pans, dog. Okay, maybe not dogs, but like
Rats.
inanimate. Yeah, if you're fucking rats, we're good. I'm okay with it. I'm okay
You're
with
rat
it.
sexual.
I think, isn't that what the B stands for in LGBT? Like, like bubonic plague, something like that, right?
Bubana sexual.
Yeah. I always like the shirts where it's like LGBTQ. What is it? LGBTQ.
Plus.
Liberty. It's like liberty, guns, boobs,
Oh.
Trump. I love seeing shirts like that because it's just so fucking dumb.
Oh, it is. It is.
It reminds me of really bad bumper stickers. Like the ones where it's just like the stick figures of your entire family, but also gives out your entire.
Oh my gosh.
Do you hate those as much as I hate them?
Yes. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
then it's because they always have a stick figure of a dog too.
I
It's
saw
like you
one.
can't-
I saw one where it had 3 gravestones. It's
Oh,
like I don't need to know this.
oh my. Why would they do that? Why would they put it on a dog?
I don't know. I don't know what part of the family it was, but there was 3 gravestones.
Dude, what I say is for every bumper sticker and windshield sticker someone's got on, that's just one less chromosome.
Look, the thing with the stick figure families is actually very simple. The reason they suck so much is they give out your personal information. Man, I am a single mom with 3 kids. I put a little soccer ball next to Timmy. He plays soccer. Next thing we need to know is just like what time he gets home. Or like, I don't know, where's his friends live? What's your address? Oh, what's your
What's
social
your
security on that?
number?
Exactly. Now, I did steal half of this joke from somebody, but the other half of the joke was original. And I'll let you figure out whose joke was what.
I will not.
Good. You better not.
I'm too tired to figure it out. I will simply exist instead.
Well, Ethan, I actually don't know about you, but I feel like this is a good point to end it.
Yeah. That
I
sounds
think-
good to me.
I think we learned one thing today.
Yeah.
Knack is the Dark Souls of PlayStation games.
Knack is the Dark Souls of entertainment, really.
Knack 3 will be Dark Souls. We already have Knack 3.
Dark Souls 4. Knack 3.
The Knackening.
The Knackening.
Knack. Alright, I'll see you. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to wash your
Bye.
hands and suck on the toes of your parents. Bye-bye.
Bye.